So we made a trip out here to Welch's today. We're up here at the Steiner Church that was built in 1937. You know, Henry Steiner was kind of an interesting guy. He and his family built about 100 log cabins and 2 log churches out here in the Mount Hood area. This one was moved to Welch's, but he never had a home of his own. He always rented. But he built about 100 homes, log cabin homes, just with the wood on the property type of thing, and left the character of everything. He hand split the logs. He's and take all the bark off and everything else by hand, and he really did magnificent work. You know, his son was good with the stone fireplaces and stuff like that. So really kind of neat. Anyway, I wanted to just get on board with you here. I'm going to turn this around while I'm talking so you can kind of see the church and stuff. So there it is. There's the Steiner Church. 1937 Steiner Church. And today's kind of a special day. My book, Faith in the Northwest, just went live on Kindle today, and the paperback book will be coming out on July 1st. So I thought that was kind of fun, and I got a little bit excited, and I go, hey, let's go somewhere today, because we don't get out very much, not as much as we'd like to. So we're up here in Welch's. I'm at the Steiner Church right now. They're only open for tours inside once a month, first Saturday of every month. And last Saturday it was raining, and Katie didn't feel like coming out here in the rain. But and then next time would be July 4th when it's opened up. So I'd like to go inside sometime. It's really kind of neat. Along the length of the church, they actually have a catwalk that goes across the top. Here I am pointing, and you can't even see. They have a catwalk that goes the length of the church, the width of the church, and then, I don't know how far out around the top there. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of a neat feeling. I'd like to see what that feels like. And everything inside, it's all hand done. It's really kind of a neat place to go. And even, let me go back up to the now, I got a little bit of a short leg, so I hope this isn't shaky for you. I'm going to go back up here because he even made his own doorknobs. There it is. Let me see how it turns there. And he would make his own doorknobs out of wood. Pretty much, from what I understand, the only things he would really buy, you can see how he kept the character to everything with the wood that he would find on site. And just really, really neat. Now these posts here are pretty straight. I don't know if those are original or not, because he would find the most bent wood and everything else, and just kind of use it for character. Every place had a character of its own, a personality of its own. So I just wanted to share that with you. Oh, you know what's really kind of neat when I came out here? Let me get down here and show you. They have all kinds of neat stuff around here, and that aren't necessarily Steiner, but they're kind of give a neat feeling to it. But check out this dump truck. I don't know if that's military dump truck. It kind of looks like it might have been. But I just thought that looked kind of cool. And they've got a few little old Jeeps around here and things like that, military Jeeps. Let me take you around the back here. This is kind of a fun place. Well, for me, it's a fun place. I kind of like history. And speaking about history, what I'm thinking about doing next, I've been thinking about another book, and I'm calling it Faith in the land of song. And what I'm thinking is stories of outpourings in Wales. Not just a 1904, 1905 revival, but outpourings throughout history in Wales. And Wales is known as the land of song. So that's why I figured I'd, call it Faith in the Land of Song, just like Faith in the Northwest. And just maybe kind of keep the whole thing storytelling, just like I did in this book. And just the events that happened and how they affected the land. So, 1905, that's something that even affected the world. Sometimes I don't even like to call it the Welsh revival. So this is the back of the church here. But I like to call it a world revival because that's what it was. It just happened to start in Wales. Look at that old stove, though, there. That old wood stove. So, and then they have a really cool wagon wheel type of bench. I'm going to go around here. So, if you want to comment what you would think if I would kind of go through the history of outpourings, Christian outpourings in Wales. I thought that might be kind of a neat thing, and I'm going to try to keep historical storytelling just like I did in Faith in the Northwest. Check out this old wagon. That's kind of cool, isn't it? You can see how the axles are and all that kind of good stuff on this thing. And over there, look, there's an old military truck. I don't know if you can see that here. But this is kind of neat up here. And there's a recreation area that we're going to go to next. Up here in Welch's, I forget what they call it, but it's supposed to be really kind of neat. Good places to walk and good places to picnic and things like that. So that's where we're heading next. But I figured I'd just kind of show you where we're at right now. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.